from behind. Put off the glass, no problem at all. Fifth, one for the cradle. Got locked up. One guy that's got an angle on it, and he cuts back on it. Deep ball! And Cravat couldn't corral the ball. He's fly to right field against the wind. It's out of here. Carries it. We're tied at 19.
You know, there's a lot of sports rivalries in high school in the Cincinnati area. A lot in football, basketball, baseball, soccer. Many sports have their rivalries that are rich in tradition. But in volleyball, there might be none bigger than Ursuline versus Mount Notre Dame. And tonight, ICRC Sports is bringing you the Cougars at the Lions here at Mount Notre Dame High School. Hello, I am Bill Bretz. I'll tell you right up front here, I will be doing this game solo tonight. My broadcast partner, Bob Murphy, has taken ill earlier today. He called a little while ago, said he probably can't make it tonight. So, Bob, we wish you the best. We'll be hopefully hearing from Bob at other ICRC sports. So I'm going to apologize right up front for a couple of things. Number one is you got some great camera work down there. You see the Ursuline players warming up down there on the floor. But there is a big crowd here tonight, and which is typical for volleyball in the GGCL. It's such a very popular sport with the GGCL. So I'm up here in the corner. I'm standing up here, so I'm up here in the nosebleed section right now. So those numbers are a little smaller than when we normally are on the floor here. So there might be a little dead air time here tonight when we're trying to find numbers out of players who are doing well out on the floor. And also without having my broadcast partner here to take up some of the slack here while I look up statistics and so on, I'm going to have to do it all by myself tonight. So bear with us here tonight, but we got a good game tonight between two very good volleyball teams in the Cincinnati area. Right now, Ursuline comes into this game ranked first in the city and first in the state in the polls. Mount Notre Dame comes in sixth in the city and eighth in the state. Now, Mount Notre Dame, of course, is coming off of 3 times state championships. The last 3 years, they've won the state championship. Matter of fact, to give you an idea, in the last 5 years in the state of Ohio, the state championship has either been Mount Notre Dame or Ursuline. Mount Notre Dame 4 times, Ursuline in 2012. So you can see these are 2 excellent programs that we have coming down here right now. Mount Notre Dame had a lot of seniors last year. They had 5 all-conference seniors, including last year's Player of the Year, Danny Zafransky. She was Player of the Year in the GGCL. So this year, Coach Joe Burke, who's in his 6th year at Mount Notre Dame, has got an inexperienced team. It's been struggling a little bit this season. They're 10-8 right now, and in the GGCL they're 3-5. So they've had some quality wins this year, but you know, with a young team, sometimes it takes a while to kind of get the niche going and kind of get the chemistry going with these young ladies. On the other side, Ursuline, as we said, they're coming off of a state championship last year. GGCL champs for several years. Both these teams have numerous GGCL championships. So we're going to pause here right now. We have a prayer coming up.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the privilege to watch these gifted young athletes compete at the highest level of their sport. We ask you to watch over them and keep them free of injury. Grant all of us the wisdom to know and appreciate the many blessings you have bestowed upon us. Bless us with the courage and the determination to use those blessings to make a difference in the lives of those we touch. We ask this in the name of your Son, our Lord, Jesus Christ. Amen. And now, for the national anthem.
typical of what happens in this league in volleyball. Ursuline was GGCL champs last year, and Mount Notre Dame was state champs. They weren't even GGCL champs. So, but right now, we said the Lions come in #1 in the state and in the city and the state. They come in 6-2 in the GGCL. They're tied with St. Ursula, which oddly enough, that's the only 2 losses in their league has been to St. Ursula. And they're 16-3 overall. They're coached by Jenny Case. And Jenny had a milestone here a couple weeks ago on September 17th against Notre Dame Academy. Jenny got her 400th coaching victory in that game. She's also coached at Lakota East and Coleraine and have been in Ursuline now for 11 years and has led the led the Lions to state championships during that time period too. As we said, Joe Burke, coach of Mount Notre Dame in his 6th year at coaching Mount Notre Dame. He was a national coach of the year in 2014. Of course, the senior class here at Mount Notre Dame, these seniors right now, they've had the dubious distinction of winning the last game of the season all 3 of their years because they have been state championships 3 straight years now. And so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an uphill battle, but I tell you, you can't count anybody in this GGCL out when it comes to the state championship. As far as the starters go tonight, Ursuline, their starters would be junior Allie Thompson, senior Maggie Evanson, senior Grace Grananich, sophomore Ashley McDonald, freshman Logan Case, and junior Lexi Reinert. Libero will be number 6, sophomore Maggie Huber from Mount Notre Dame. They will be starting. Number 21 is senior Maria Pasotto. Natalie Steibel, number 17. She is a junior. Also a junior, Armania Heckenmuller, number 16. Number 13, Grace Hauk, a junior. Sarah Riesenberger, a senior, number 8. And Lauren King, a senior, number 2. Their libero will be number 4, Brooke Frazier, who is a senior. So those are going to be the starters here tonight for this game. The Lions won the earlier match of the season. Of course, they meet twice during the season, during the regular season. They won in 3 sets. Most are familiar with volleyball if you're watching this game, but it's going to be the best of 5. They will play the 25 in 4 of those sets. If they need the 5th set, that will be played the 15. Our officials tonight, our up official, the one up on the podium tonight, will be Sterling Kaimimoka. And then Mark Rosen will be on the floor here, the 2 officials here tonight. Bill Bretz, glad you joined us here for ICRC Volleyball here on a Tuesday night, early October. A packed house here at Mount Notre Dame as we're now about ready to get started here with this match. Mount Notre Dame will have one more league match with McCully, or was at St. Ursula, and Ursuline will have one more with McCully. So we're getting towards the end of the league season. Of course, the tournaments will be starting here in a couple weeks for all of the volleyball. All right, Mount Notre Dame is going to get the ball first. And serving will be Brooke Frazier. Get this game underway. And that's, oh, nice job by Frazier to save that one. Ursuline knows, still on the attacking mode. And they're going to say Mount Notre Dame was in the nets. A net violation of Mount Notre Dame. So Ursuline gets the ball, and they'll get the first serve here for them tonight. That's a nice block, but blocked out of bounds. And that will give Mount Notre Dame their first point. Wolf now serving for the, coming into the game here, serving for the Cougars. And that was put down. The kill was put down by my number 8, Maggie Evanson. And Mount Notre Dame will be substituting in and out. Well, both teams are going to substitute in and out here quite a bit, so we'll try to keep up with the numbers here. Ursuline up 2-1. Oh, almost a free ball right there. A pooch shot over the net by Mount Notre Dame. And now trying to kill, but good save. Nice volley going on here right now between these two teams. And another great save by number 6 down there, and that would be Maggie Huber. And blocked, still though alive, and out of bounds, and Mount Notre Dame gets it, gets the point. Steibel looks like was the one that's going to be credited with that point. Steibel coming out of the game right now, so we're tied at 2-all. Serving was Tori Beckenheimer. And that goes down. That's good. It's like Sam Wolf on the kill with that. Sam Wolf comes in 9th in the league in kills. 3-2 now. Mount Notre Dame their first lead. And that's out of bounds. Tied up at 3. Of course, the points are all rally points here, so you score each time. Chloe Metzger, junior, now serving for the Lions. Good save down there and cannot come back the other side. Nice save by Mandy Taylor, junior from Ursuline. Ursuline gets the point now, and they're back on top. Oh, coming back the other direction. Nice job by Allie Thompson. But it went out of bounds just a little bit too far, so we got a tie ball game. And that was taken care of by Ashley McDonald. She's a sophomore. She came in with 132 kills. In the stat on the GGCL, Ursuline leads in several categories. Oh, nice set. And nice. I'm going to say it goes to Mount Notre Dame. Hit the net there on that side, so it's tied at 5. Amani Heckmuller is serving now for the Cougars, junior. Oh, that set was just terrible right there. And Notre Dame basically give her credit for an ace on that one. Mount Notre Dame back on top by 1. Oh, nice job by Ursuline. Keep it alive. This is the kind of volleyball you expect in this league. Great block by Mount Notre Dame. And down the net it goes, can't go over. Mount Notre Dame now takes their first 2-point lead of the game. So Heckmuller, the junior now. A good save by Mount Notre Dame. And the Lions, is it on the line? It is in. Is it gonna, what they're going to call it? Nope, it was out. So Ursuline picks up the point. They're back within one now. And it's a free ball again there from Mount Notre Dame. And into the net. Notre Dame, the Cougars now pick up a point and are back up on 2 again. Lauren King. Lauren King has 15 aces this year. Lauren, a senior. Oh, nice job by Logan Case, a freshman. As the Lions back within 1 now. They're going to say, I think they're going to say a net violation here. Mount Notre Dame ties the ball game at 8-all. It's Case serving, by the way. Oh, that's put down. That's another one by Natalie Stabel, the junior. Came in 4th in the league in kills, 218. Puts her Cougars back on top. Frazier was the server. Nice block by Mount Notre Dame. And back the other direction. Nice block by Edmondson. Edmondson comes in 2nd in the league in blocks. Ties the ball game at 9-all. You have to win by 2. Oh, that just did not go down. That was Steibel. I think she was trying to just a little pooch over the net there, and it just was too short. Lions on top by 1. Steibel again, and that one did go down. Steibel, that's at least 3 kills she has tonight. Ties it at 10. Stevie Wolf, freshman now, serving. It's the second time Joe Burke has brought the freshman in to serve. Oh, into the rafters, and they could not recover from that one. Ursuline with the point, and now they'll be serving. Maddie Taylor, Jr. Good block by Mount Notre Dame, good recovery. Steibel again, blocked. Blocked by Reinert and Thompson. Give the Lions now a 2-point lead. Trying to be the first team here tonight, go 3 points up. And that was an end to the nets on Mount Notre Dame, and they do go 3 points up now at 13-10. We're in the first set, best of 5. And that is put down by number 13. That's Grace Houck, the junior. Houck now brings the Cougars back within 2. Served by Tori Beckelheimer. And that is taken down by number 5. That's Sam Wolf, sophomore. Came in 9th in the league in kills. Cougars trying to tie the set up here at 13. And will not do it. Ursuline goes up by 2 again, 14-12. As we see Chloe Metzger, the junior, coming in. Chloe, without a doubt, the smallest player on the court, but a pretty darn good server, as you can see there. Give her credit for an ace on that one. That was an easy one. Lions up by 3. And they're going to say point is going to go to Notre Dame. I guess Ursuline was in the net. Okay. And Jenny Case over there telling him to go straight up, not hands forward there and touch that net. Oh, nice save. Will they get it over? They got to get it over on this one, and they will not. Second time Mount Notre Dame put it up in the rafters here. Lines up by 3 here. I think they're going to call a carry on that one. Give Mount Notre Dame the point. Heckemuller is now serving again for the Cougars. Trying to get her team back to within 1. And she does. It looked like that was Asada, the senior. And people watch ICRC remember Maria from the basketball team here. Oh, Mount Notre Dame keeps it alive and could not get it over the net here. Good job by Brooke Fraser. Libero tried to get it over the net. Two-point lead now for the Lions. Oh, nice recovery here by Mount Notre Dame. Oh, that was massive there. That was Sarah Riesenberger, senior. Made it be known that she was her presence there on the front line. Cougars trying to tie it, and it's out of bounds. And they do. It comes back as a 17-all tie here. Cougars with the point and has served there. Lauren King, the server. Oh, Lauren King, nice job. Good dig. Get that one out and couldn't get that one though. She wasn't really recovered, I don't think, from the last one. She was just getting up off the floor. So Ursuline back on top now by a point. Logan Case, freshman, serving. Little jump serve. Nice dig out of there. And out of bounds. And it will be. It was off of a Mount Notre Dame player, so it is a point for the Lions. They're up by 2 again. Oh, nice defensive job up in the front line there by Ursuline. And Joe Burks, I'm sorry, is going to call. Joe Burks is going to call timeout here, with Ursuline up 20-17. Let me throw a number out to you. I'll throw this number out to you, 32. 32. Just remember that number. I'll tell you here next time we get a break here what significant that number is. You will not believe what the number is. Jenny Case, Coach of the Year at Ursuline last year, Coach of the Year for GGCL. Evanson and Thompson were both honorable mention all-league in GGCL. As we said, Coach Case on September 17th got a real big milestone. She got her 400th win against Notre Dame Academy. So congratulations to her. Back to action here. Riesenberger with another good hit. And Mount Notre Dame, nice recovery. Keep the ball alive. Steibel with the attack. Going to set her up again. And comes across, but once again saved by Ursuline. This time Steibel saves it. Got to go over. Yeah, okay, that was 3 hits. I thought that might have been 4 hits, and they got it. Now, Ursuline could not recover from it. So the Cougars get the ball. It's Brooke Frazier serving now. Back to a 2-point deficit for Mount Notre Dame. And that ball was out of bounds, so it's a 21st point here for Ursuline here in the first set. Gracie Grananich, I'm sorry, is serving. Tried to catch the Cougars by surprise on that one, but it didn't work. Nope, that's going to be 4 hits. So Ursuline, first 4-point lead of the game here. And that is blocked by Evans and Thompson. And we got a timeout. As Joe Burke wants to talk it over again, as Ursuline has her first 5-point lead. So 32, what's that number mean? Did you ever figure that out? That is the number of state championships that have come out of the GGCL in volleyball. Mount Notre Dame holds the record, 9 state championships, including right now they're on 3 in a row. St. Ursula has 8, Seton has 6, Ursuline has 5, and Mercy has 4. And if you throw in a couple of other teams that have been around the GGCL, they're in the GGCL co-ed. Roger Bacon has 3 and Fenwick has 1. That's another 4. That's 36 championships out of this area. That is an amazing number. And that is out. So the mistake on Ursuline now gives Mount Notre Dame the ball. As we see Stevie Wolf, the freshman, back in serving. And a Cougars are now back within 3 at 23-20. Steibel is 4th in the league in kills coming in. It's got at least about 5 of them here tonight, I would think. And is that out of bounds? It is not. It is in. And that was by Maggie Evanson, senior. So now we have set point coming up here for the Lions. Right over that net. And they're not going to get it. Mount Notre Dame's going to at least stop them for now. Okay, Tori Beckelheimer Jr. is in. They're back within 3. Still a set point, though. And they put it down. The Lions have won the first set, or first game, however we look at it. And they won it by a score of 25-21 in favor of Ursuline. So that is set number 1 is out of the way here. As far as GGCL championships, Ursuline has won a total of 8 over the years. Mount Notre Dame has won a total of 9 GGCL championships. I think it's interesting that Mount Notre Dame has won as many league championships as they won state championships. How many people can say that? Ursuline 5-time state championship, 1975, that's one of the early years. As a matter of fact, that might have been the first year for volleyball in Ohio. I think Ursuline won the first ever state championship. He also won it in 1993, 2002, 2009, and 2012. Mount Notre Dame, 95, 98, 99, 2000, 2006, 2011, and now that string of 13, 14, and 15. Last year they beat Dublin Kaufman in 3 sets. Finished the year at 22-6 last year for Mount Notre Dame. Of course, you know, if you watch the Olympics, one of the players on the American Olympic team was Rachel Adams. And people around here know that name pretty well because Rachel is a graduate, a 2008 graduate here of Mount Notre Dame, and did very well for the U.S. team this year in the Olympics. So very proud to have an Olympian from this school. All right, we're about ready to start the second set here. It was close the first set most of the way. Matter of fact, it was tied at 17 all, but Ursuline ended up winning 8 of the last 12 points and went away with a 25-21 win. Earlier this year over at Ursuline, Ursuline won over Mount Notre Dame in straight sets, 25-17, 25-20, and 25-14. Glad you have joined us here for ICRC Tuesday Night Volleyball. That's what we'll call it. We have a new name here, Tuesday Night Volleyball. Thanks to Jason Dudley, who came out here tonight with the truck. Jason, good job as usual. Got a lot of things going for ICRC-TV this week. Jason was telling me they got 8 different events going on this week. Some, not all, are sports, but there's a lot of sporting events going on. And you can go to ICRC-TV.com to see what is going on and all the schedules and everything of all the events. And, of course, we do stream these games. Some of them are live streamed, but you can pick them up on the internet, too. So you can listen to us via World Wide Web. All right, Bill Bretz, glad you have joined us. For my partner, Bob Murphy, who is not here tonight, a little ill here tonight. Bob, we wish you well. Begin set number 2 here. Ursuline now on this side of the floor where I am. I'm up top side here. Logan Case gets this game going. And Case could not control that one. Mount Notre Dame gets the first point. And looks like number 3, Kelly Frank, senior. She's tied for 10th coming into this thing and serving, getting to this game and serving aces. And that is out. Or did it? No, it went in. It went hit the line, right in the back line. Game tied. Grace Kananich with the serve. And that kill is put down by number 11, Ashley McDonald, sophomore. Lions with their first lead. Oh, good block. Nice blocking in there by Lexi Reinert. Maggie Evanson. Reinert's one of the top blockers in the league. Came in 10th into this game. Well, that was almost a free ball, almost over the net there, but nice job by Ursuline. And ball is out of bounds. So after Mount Notre Dame got the first point, Ursuline now has 4 consecutive points here. And Notre Dame's gonna put it away right there. Sarah Riesenberger, senior. So Tori Beckelheimer, the junior, is serving. And Huber got a hand on it. I'm sorry, Brooke Frazier got a hand on it. And couldn't control it, Ursuline with the point. Maddie Taylor Jr. now serving. And I think we're going to see at least a couple players into the net right there. So point goes to the Lions. Into the rafters again on this side. Nice control by Huber. And that is good by Sam Wolf. Or is it? Nope, went out of bounds. So Taylor still serving. Team on a 6-1 run right now. And rolled it right down the net. That was Riesenberger again. Riesenberger, the senior's having a good game here tonight. Frazier with the serve. Oh, Frazier, nice save. And that is put away by number 11, Ashley McDonald. That will give the Lions a 5-point lead. Chloe Metzger, the junior, is in serving. Oh, right over the net. Good job. I believe that was Grace Houck. 8-4 Lions. Right through the block there. Put down, is it going to go? How was that about? So Maggie Huber, the libero, is serving now for the Lions. They're up by 5. And that is taken down by Allie Thompson. Thompson comes in first in the league in kills. Logan Case, freshman, is first in the league in assists. So they quite impressive right there as Mount Notre Dame calls it timeout here. Remind you that we said there's a lot of ICRC action going on this week, but one area that I'm familiar around with is football. And so this Friday night, a couple of football games. A couple of good ones here in the GMC. We got Fairfield at Mason. That's going to be a good game. Mason gave Colerain quite a game last week. Colerain won 30-16. Fairfield undefeated in the league, so at 3-0. So that will be a very good game. And then Roger Bacon will be hosting Chaminade-Juliet, and the Spartans are back on their turf again this week, from what I understand. Of course, a lot of people know they had a flood, and they're home there for a while, so hopefully they're going to get back this week. ICRC Friday Night Football, and Ursuline, Grace Carnage with the kill on that one, and they're up by 7 points. That's the largest lead anybody's had tonight. And whoa, that is a beautiful save by Metzger. Now, Mount Notre Dame had all kinds of trouble with the little pooch over the net here by Allie Thompson. And now the Lions have an 8-point lead. Huber still serving. And that's out of bounds, and we're now up to a 9-point lead. Huber now trying to give the Lions a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. And she could have it. She does. 14-4. Huber's hot right now. Let's see if Joe Burks if she gets one more point. Let's see if he calls a timeout, try to cool her down. And he won't have to do that, because that's out of bounds. Cougars with the point. Lauren King with the serve. Nice block by the Cougars. And brought that one down. Right down the net there. Grace Garnanich. Grace, if I'm messing up your name, I apologize. But you know who you are out there. Number 9. Nice recovery by the Lions, and they get the point. Off of the block. That was by Edmondson. Now a 11-point lead. And there's an ace by Allie Thompson. Thompson had 12 serving aces. And Joe Burks is going to call a timeout here. We said Burks has had state championships here for 3 straight years, and in 2014 he had a great honor of being named the National Coach of the Year, high school volleyball. Both coaches have been very, very successful over the years, as are most coaches in this league, but these 2 coaches in particular have been extremely successful. 5 state championships between the 2 of them. And this Mount Notre Dame crowd and the Ursuline crowd, they're having, what do they call it on Labor Day? Crowd wars, okay? trying to out-yell each other here. Into the net. Point for the Cougars. Nice volley going there, and the Cougars get the point. (17-7) now, trying to get it back down to single-digit lead. And we got a, looks like a net violation here. So Logan Case, freshman now, serving for Ursuline. The Lions are up by 11. And Mount Notre Dame will not be able to get that, as the Lions now have pushed it to a 12-point lead in set number 2. Case serving. Oh, nice job by Ursuline. Number 7, Thompson, she wasn't really on the net. She was like in about a second row there. Got it over, just got right over the net there for the 20th point. Nice job by King. And Ursuline's going to get the point. Number 21. Case still serving. Oh, right over the back of, that's by Lexi Reinert, the junior. She just basically took it over, backwards over the net for point number 22. Nice recovery by the Lions. Oh, what a shot over the net. I believe that was Evanson. Point 23, they're turning this game into a rout right now. Sterling Kayamia Muku, the up official there, put things together, and Cougars stop the bleeding there temporarily as Natalie Steibel, another kill for her, 8th point now. Notre Dame now with the serve. Kelly Frank Sr. now serving. Oh, nice recovery, and nope. Was going to be a nice recovery, but dropped into the net there as Frank gets the point now back for the Cougars. Thompson, yeah, nice save in there, but Mount Notre Dame finds an open spot for their 10th point. Trying to climb back in this ball game. And Evanson, or Karananich, I'm sorry, was the one. Gracie. She got the point. Now this is set point. Not going to come this time. Mount Notre Dame. Looks like Seibel with another kill over the net. It's down to a 13-point lead. Eckelheimer to serve. And just like that, Maggie Evanson makes it a quick work here, puts it away. And the Lions have won set number 2 here, 25-11. I tell you what, this team's showing why they are the #1 team in the state of Ohio right now. They've got to be favored for a state championship, but you know what? You can't rule out Mount Notre Dame. You can't rule out anybody in this GGCL. It is such a tough league, you know, almost from top to bottom. And actually talking to Joe Burks before the game tonight, basically top to bottom in this league, almost anybody has a shot at it. And there's so many times that these teams have gotten to the Final Four where there's been 2 GGCL teams there, because there's a couple of the teams might end up going to another region. Sometimes they get their choices, what region they're going to be in. And there's been times in the past where GGCL teams have met for the state championship here. You think about it, Mount Notre Dame has been in the Final Four 13 times. 9 of those times state championships. They were second 2 other times into the, so they were runner-up twice. And Ursuline, as we said, 5 state championships. They've been to the Final Four 12 times, and they've been second 4 different times. They have been second, so in the state. So this league has been tough when it comes to the tournament. I tell you, if I'm any other school other than a GGCL school, if I'm seeing even the last place team right now, which is McCully, I'm not feeling pretty good about it. And I'm not feeling very good about it at all. So you can see ICRC a little help there. We need help. So now, if you want to come and volunteer, we have the greatest volunteers in the world for these events, and we appreciate it. You know, all of us, including your announcers and volunteers here. But as an announcer, you got to appreciate all the camera work and all the people in the truck. Of course, Jason Dudley, he's no volunteer. He's a real guy. He's a real worker. He's got a real job, not like the rest of us. So, but Jason, a great job. Lots of I polo tonight too. We got a water polo game going on. I believe, is it maybe Sycamore, Milford? One of those games. One of those schools there. So we got water polo, we got volleyball, we've got football, we've got soccer, we've got it all here. ICRC-TV. Bill Bratz, glad you have joined us here. We're about ready to begin set number 3 here. The Lions are up 2. If they win this set, they will win the match here tonight. Trying for their 17th win of the season and trying to go 7-2. Keeping pace with St. Ursula. Mount Notre Dame are going to finish their season at St. Ursula. They've finished their league season at St. Ursula. That's on this Thursday, the 6th, and then on Saturday the 8th, they'll have a home match here with Sacred Heart of Kentucky, and then next Tuesday, the 11th, will be senior night here, and that will be a non-league match against St. Henry. Ursuline, we said, they have their final league game this week with McCully. That will be home. That will be their senior night, and then they will finish next Tuesday on the road at Lakota West. We begin set number 3 here. Cougars will be serving first. And that was short by Stevie Wolf. And is that in? Nope, it's not. Right out on the line there. So Ursuline up 2 points now in the third set. And getting set. Nice job by Wolf. Stevie Wolf did a nice job saving her in here, but Ursuline does get the point. And right down the line there, nice block by the Cougars to get their first point now, and they have the serve. Kelly Frank, senior. And that's blocked out of bounds. Nope, it's blocked. It was inbounds. It's inbounds, so Cougars pick up the point. Frank right over the net. And Frank, 3 straight points here now for the Cougars. They have it tied. Used to be, I think, in the old days, that would have been a violation there, but it can hit the net and go over, and that one just dropped right on the other side. And that one's going to go out. So Notre Dame on a run right here, 4 straight points. So both teams have started this third set on runs. Lions 3 right now. Cougars are working on 4. And now make that 5. Nice block at the net. Brooks and Hauk at the net for the block. And good block there again, and Mount Notre Dame picks up their 6th consecutive point. And Jenny Case is going to call a timeout here for Ursuline, as Mount Notre Dame has had 6 consecutive points right here. You see the Ursuline players right there. All right. It is a packed house here at Mount Notre Dame High School. Big crowd. Of course, these two teams are fairly close together. One in Reading. We're in Reading right now, and then the other one over in Blue Ash. So lots of these people are essentially neighbors of each other. As we said, one of the biggest volleyball rivalries in Cincinnati. And out of bounds, and the Lions stop the bleeding here. Getting the point. Neely Riley Jr. is serving now for the Lions. And that's out of bounds. Good job down there by Maggie Huber, the libero. Nice save on that. I think a lot of people who follow volleyball know that the libero is basically in there for defensive purposes. And Mount Notre Dame with the point. Grace Houck, it looks like you're getting credit with that. And Tori Beckenheimer is in for the serving. Oh, they caught nice serve by Beckenheimer. And not a good set over the net there by Ursuline, and Mount Notre Dame took advantage of it, up by 3. And nice job by McDonald there, the sophomore. I believe it was McDonald. As we're up high here, the uniforms, the numbers are kind of hard to read. We got white on yellow down there for the Lions. But we do know that was a point for them, and now they're back within 1. Metzger serving. Jefferson with the hit. Jefferson, a little poop shot over the net. And that stays in. Houck serving there for the Cougars. And Ursuline with the point. So Lions are back within 1. We said you can go the 5 sets. Both teams have not done that this much this year. And with the kill and now the tie, Ursuline. Ursuline went 5 sets and a win over Lakota East. Then they went to 5 sets and a loss at Lake Catholic. Jefferson, nice hit, and it will stay. Cindy Jefferson with the junior. Mount Notre Dame went to 5 with Magnificent back in September with a win with that. It's the only time that these teams went to 5 sets this year. I tell you what, Ursuline did not look very comfortable on at the beginning of this volley. They've got a shorter team in there right now. So the Cougars up by 2. Trying to save off defeat here by winning this set. Oh, nice job by Ursuline. Logan Case, the freshman, heads up play. Found an empty spot on this side. So the Lions are trying to tie the ball game now on this. And is it in? Nope. Went out. It's close. Mount Notre Dame with the ball. Caroline Leonard, a junior now, serving. Nice save by the freshman, and went to different direction. Stevie Wolf had a nice save on the one. Couldn't do it 2 times in a row here. Ursuline now back within 1. And there's an ace. by Logan Case. He had 17 coming into this game. Logan only a freshman. Oh, not a good set here by the Cougars. And Ursuline has taken their first lead since the beginning of this set at 13-12. They started off the first 3 points of this set. Notre Dame ran off 6 straight. This is their first lead since that time. And that is out. So it is tied at 13-all. Stevie Wolf, freshman. Stevie had a little spin on that ball. And Ursuline not going to be able to get this. I think Stevie started that with a nice little spin on that ball going over the net. Ursuline had problems with it over there. Cougars back on top by a point. And they're not going to get this one. A couple of nice serves by the freshman Wolf. Giving her Cougars now a little cushion and a 2-point lead. Wolf, nice save, but Ursuline answers on that one, and that's Edmondson again, the senior. So, Ursuline trying to tie this set up at 15. And they will. Notre Dame didn't look comfortable at all on that particular volley. So it's tied at 15. Oh, nice job by the freshman again, Wolf. And it is good. Stayed in bounds. Point goes to the Lions. They're up now by 1 again. And that ball is out of bounds, so back to the Cougars. It's a back and forth game. This set number 3 or game number 3. Leonard again now serving. Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. That's Kelly Frank. And it looks like the Cougars are in the net. So back to a 1-point lead now for the Lions. Trying to win this in straight sets. Cougars playing tough though in this game. Out of bounds though. 2-point lead. Largest lead they've had since the beginning of the game. Nice recovery by the Lions, and they put it away. So they're back to a 3-point lead. The first time they've had a 3-point lead. Joe Burks wants to call a timeout. Talk about this one. It's the first 3-point lead they've had since the beginning of the game. They won the first set 25-21. Second set they won easily 25-11. And the Lions are leading 19-16 in this third set. You see the huddle up there by the Lions. See Mandy Taylor is the person right in the middle of the picture there. Joe Burks talking to the Cougars. Once again, remind you, ICRC Friday night football this week. Fairfield at Mason will be one of our games. The other game will be Chaminade Juliet at Roger Bacon, as the Spartans come back home for the first time in a few weeks. So, catch the action on ICRC-TV with many other events. You can go to ICRC-TV.com. Right over the net. And was that put away? Yes, it was. Natalie Steibel, the junior. So the Cougars back within 2. And is out of bounds. So point Cougars. Now Mount Notre Dame trying to tie it. Eckelheimer with the serve. Oh, nice job by Allie Thompson. Basically in the air going in opposite direction. Shoots it over the net for the 20th point now for the Lions. Metzger serving. Now Notre Dame keeping it alive. Thompson out short. Point 21 for the Lions. Good job by Jefferson on that one. Nice comeback for Jefferson. They could not handle the ball over on Ursuline's side. 21-19 now. Grace Houck now trying to bring her Cougars back to within 1. And nice job by Jefferson and by Riesenberger on the block. Now the Cougars trying to tie the game up again at 21-all. And they do. I think that was a push called on Ursuline. So we got ourselves a tie at 21-all. And put away by Ashley Brooks, the junior. And Cougars have clawed back into this game and taken the lead at 22-21. By far their best so far tonight for the Cougars. Trying to win this set to take it to the 4th set. Meanwhile, Jenny Case calls a timeout here for Ursuline Lions. This is really, I mean, if Ursulane's going to maintain their league championship, or at least a tie for the league championship, this is a game they need badly. As we said, Mount Notre Dame will be at St. Ursula. That's the team that's tied with Ursuline at the top right now. And Ursuline with the point. Ashley McDonald, I believe, was the one that credit for the point there. Maggie Huber with the serve. And Mount Notre Dame right back with point number 23. We mentioned earlier, you have to win by 2. So this is a real critical point here for the Cougars. Right over the net. Nice job by Sarah Riesenberger, right over the net. Oh, I'm sorry, is that Ashley Brooks? I believe it's Ashley Brooks, number 9. So now we have set point for the Cougars. And that's out of bounds. So 24-23. Well, if Ursuline's going to win this one, they're going to have to go in overtime. And they say it was out. It was out. The serve was out. Mount Notre Dame has come back to win the third set, 25-23 over Ursuline Academy. So we're going to go to our fourth set here tonight. You know, we talked about Ursuline has had a 16-win season. They've gone to 4 sets against Bishop Watterson. They went to 4 sets against Mason. Against Notre Dame Academy, they went to 4 sets. Against Mercy, against Seton. And we said 5 times they went, they went to 5 sets against Lake Catholic, and that was a game that was just played about a couple weeks ago. They lost that game in 5 sets. And then Lakota East earlier in the season. As far as Mount Notre Dame goes, they had a win against Centerville in 4 sets, and then lost to Mercy McCauley in 4 sets. They beat Walsh Jesuit in 4 sets. Mercy Academy in Kentucky, they lost in 4 sets against Mercy and Seton last 4 sets. Matter of fact, the last 4 matches that Mount Notre Dame has played, they have gone to 4 sets. So this is the 5th time they have done it now in a row. ICRC Sports. Glad you joined us. Bill Bretz, Jason Dudley out in the truck, running the whole operation there. You're going to see all of our great people on the credits when it's run at the end of the show. I'd like to thank all the volunteers, all the people that help out here at ICRC-TV. A lot of stuff going. It's only early October. We got a lot of action left in the season for several of the sports teams, and of course a lot of other events happening around the ICRC-TV territory. And hats off to our executive producer there, Mr. Tim Newman. Haven't seen Tim this season. Tim just stays in that office here. Lets all of us out here do the grunt work out here. He stays at the ICRC-TV studios. So anyway, Tim, great job. All right, we're about ready to start the 4th set here. Ursuline won the first 2, 25-21, 25-11. Mount Notre Dame wins the 3rd one, 25-23. Once again, this set will be the 25 points. If we have to go to a 5th set, it's 15 points in the 5th set. All right, Ursuline's going to be down my side down here. If you weren't here at the beginning of the broadcast, we're up here kind of in the cheap seats here. It's a big crowd up here tonight, so we're up here in the corner. It's a little hard to see the numbers down there. Those numbers are a little bit on the small side when you're up here at top. Ursuline numbers a little hard to pick up because it's white on yellow, so sometimes they're hard to pick up. But we do see Logan Case down here, the freshman, going to get this 4th set started here. Oh, nice job by Huber. And is that ball out? It is. Ursuline point. Case now is going to serve again. Oh, that's a air on Mount Notre Dame. That's an ace for how about an ace for Case? Freshman. Oh, nice save by Ursuline. That was Case. And put away by Evanson. Is out of bounds. Was out of bounds? Yep. So Kelly Frank serving first now for the Cougars. 2-1. Oh, nice job by Frank. Corrine Black, the junior, kind of ate her up down there on the floor. So Frank ties the set at 2 each, 2-all. And that's out. So Ursuline with the ball. Grace Karnanich. Gracie with the serve. Oh, nice job by Huber again. Huber, the libero, is only a sophomore. So numerous times tonight she has gone to the floor to save shots. Notre Dame. And that is deep. And it's in. Ashley McDonald. Lions up by 3. Nice volley going right here. But it is the Lions, Ashley McDonald again, who puts it away. Puts her team up by 4. And nice shot by number 1, Caroline Leonard, the junior. And as we said, one thing about volleyball is you have lots of substitutions coming in here. Substitute people for serves, defense purposes. And serving right now is Tori Beckelheimer. He's done a good job now tonight serving. Ursuline gets a point on that one. They're up by 4, 7-3 here in the fourth set. Sophomore Huber serving. Thompson puts it away. Sydney Thompson, junior. Thompson, I say Thompson Jefferson. I'm looking at Thompson on the other side. Sydney Jefferson. And that one is also put away, this time by Ashley McDonald again. McDonald's having a good set here. Only a sophomore. Team's up by 4. Chloe Mesker serving. Mesker right over the net. And Mount Notre Dame with the kill on that one. Cougars back within 3. Madison Kern, a sophomore, coming in for Mount Notre Dame on the front line. That was almost a free ball. Nice block by Mount Notre Dame. Oh, beautiful by Metzger. Nice save by her. And Sarah Riesenberger puts it away. For the Cougars, 6 point, down by 2. And Ursuline with the kill. Here's Maddie Taylor's. Nellie Riley, the junior, is serving. Nellie trying to find the line right there, but she was just a little bit outside of it. As Mount Notre Dame gets the point. And Caroline Leonard is going to be serving now for the Cougars. Trying to get her team back within 1. Oh, great block. Madison Kern, sophomore, is in on that block, did a great job. Cougars trying to tie the set here at 9. Oh, Huber, it could not save it. And we are tied up at 9. So Caroline Leonard, the junior, a good job of serving right now, has got her team back now even up. Oh, off balance shot by Mount Notre Dame. Nice block by Ursuline. And that's put away by Sam Wolf, sophomore. Cougars now up by a point at 10-9. And could not get that one back over, so we're tied up at 10. Tight. That's Susanna Lang that was serving on that one. And the Lions comes back now on top at 11-10. Lang is a junior. Nice block by Ursuline. Ball still alive, trying to get it over those blockers. And Mount Notre Dame keeps it alive, and it is in. And that's Madison Kern, a sophomore. Have not mentioned her name much tonight, but she has done well in this 4th set. Now has tied it at 11-all. Good job by Caroline Leonard. And Mount Notre Dame gets the point. And timeout's called. I think Jenny Case called the timeout over here. So Mount Notre Dame with the 12-11 lead here in the 4th set. Trying to keep alive, trying to get to set number 5. Does not happen for Ursuline that much. Does not happen for Mount Notre Dame that much. We said 2 times for Ursuline this year. They've been to 5 sets. Only once for Mount Notre Dame. It's gone to 5 sets. Ursuline is 1-1. Mount Notre Dame is 1-0. Bill Brett's here with ICRC-TV. We mentioned lots and lots of things going on with ICRC-TV. You can go to ICRC-TV.com. Check out what's going on. You also go to GCLsports.com to the website. You'll see 3 different links right there. One to the co-ed division, one to the South Division, and one to the GGCL. You can see what's all going on in GCL and GGCL sports. A lot of things happening this time of year. Tennis tournament starting this week. Cross-country championships next week for the league. Volleyball, soccer, pretty much winding down right now. They'll start their postseason in a couple weeks. Right now we got regular season action here. And that is a nice job by the Lions. I believe it's Maggie Evanson here. Ties it at 12. Speaking of 12, number 12, Logan Case serving. Oh man, what was that? What? Saw the ball hit the floor there, but it's Ursuline's point. That was kind of weird. And I think what happened is Mark Rosen is talking about it. He's kind of smiling about it. And now I saw the ball hit hard on the floor. I guess it was just a kill on that on the side over there. Now Notre Dame having a little bit of trouble getting it over, but they do get over the net. And a little pooch shot here by Maggie Edmondson. Lions are up by 2. Now the Cougars will not go away. They're making Ursuline work hard here tonight, and the Cougars hope to come out with a win here tonight. That'd be a big one for them. And they got a point on that one. Now Notre Dame has struggled in the GGCL this year. They're 3-5 coming in to this one, 10-8 overall. They play an awful tough non-conference schedule. It's typical of what all these GGCL teams play. When they go out there, they go up against the best, and that's why they do so well in the tournaments. Now Notre Dame keeping it alive, have to get it over the net. They do. Oh, another great save by Brooke Frazier. And that was number 9, Ashley Brooks. Kind of a little hook shot over the net there. The tie it at 14. Kelly Frank serving. And nice shot by Gracie Karnanich. And she's going to be serving. Has her team up by 1 now, 15-14. And Evanson right there, put it right over the net. That set was a little bit too deep, and Evanson took advantage of it. And put it over in the net. Evanson at 6 foot tall. Had no problem getting that over the net. 2-point lead for Ursuline. And did it hit it line? Yes. It did, right on the line. Now Notre Dame with the point. Back within 1. As we see Sydney Jefferson coming back in on the front line. She's done a good job on the front line here for the Cougars tonight. keep it alive? Yes, they do. Nice job by Mount Notre Dame to keep that one alive. And that time, though, they couldn't do it. A little bit too much Maggie Evans in there. Lions up by 2. Huber with the serve. And the Cougars get it back. Back in 1-1. This game has gone back and forth. This Mount Notre Dame team is really playing tough here tonight. That one falls in there for Ursuline, and I believe that was, again, Ashley McDonald. McDonald's done a great job tonight, sophomore. Or maybe Lexi Reiner. Lexi Reiner is number 17, it looks like. But McDonald has done a good job. Mount Notre Dame could not control that, and now the Lions have gone up by 3. If I'm not mistaken, nobody's gone up by 4 yet in this game. But they will now. As Ursuline has gone up by 4, and Joe Burks is going to call a timeout here for Mount Notre Dame. Cougars want to talk this over here. 4 set. They drop this set, they will drop the match here tonight. Once again, Mount Notre Dame will be at St. Ursula on Thursday. Be back home for their last 2 games. Sacred Heart of Kentucky on Saturday, and they will finish the season with a non-conference game. St. Henry, that will be senior night. That will be a week from tonight. Ursuline will be at Macaulay, or home with Macaulay on Thursday night. We will assume that will be their senior night, so it'll be their final home game, and they will have a non-conference game on the 11th at Lakota West. I believe the tournament starts in about a week and a half. And could not get it over. That puts Ursuline up by 5. Metzger serving. And Jefferson with the big hit. Sydney Jefferson now makes it 21-17. Madison Kern back on that front line for the Cougars. Cougars could not control that one. Point number 22 goes on the board here for Ursuline. They're 3 points away from winning their 17th match of the season. And will they get it over? Yes. Nellie Riley was the server. And brought it down. And I think that was right. Yeah, that was Riesenberger. Riesenberger with the kill. Notre Dame with the ball, down by 4. And that's out of bounds. So Notre Dame now down 3. And timeout. Ursuline Academy. Caroline Leonard is serving here for the Cougars. Team down by 3 in this 4th set. So Ursuline, who we said, come into this game tonight, number 1 in the state in Division I. Obviously number 1 in the city. Mount Notre Dame, despite their 10-8 record, is 6th in the city and 8th in the state. That shows you how much respect Mount Notre Dame has statewide, as they're in the top 10 in the state. Also in the top 10 in the state, St. Ursula's 5th and Mercy's 10th. So we have 4 teams in this state in top 10. And Madison Kern with the block. Looks like along with Riesenberger. And now the Cougars are back within 2. Caroline Leonard still serving. And the Cougars are now back within 1, as Ursuline could not control that. An ace for Caroline Leonard. Now trying to tie this at 22-all. So volley going right now and drops over the net, and nice job by Ursuline to keep it alive. Mount Notre Dame now with the advantage. Nice save by Frazier again. She's done a nice thing. There is nice save by Ursuline. And there is Riesenberger with the block and the hit, and we are tied at 22. Timeout, Ursuline Academy, as Mount Notre Dame down by 5 late in this game has rallied back to tie the game at 22-all. So momentum definitely in the favor of the Cougars right now. Caroline Leonard's doing a great job of serving. All right, Ursuline back on the floor. Caroline Leonard now. Junior trying to put her Cougars on top for the first time in a while in this game. Ursuline having trouble with it. They do get it over the net though. Nice save and put away by Ursuline. Tracy Hernandez with the point on that one for the Lions. Up by 2, and the Lions, just like that, go up by 2 at 24-22. So now we have set and match point coming up here. Allie Thompson serving. Trying to get her Lions their 17th win of the season. Notre Dame, though, trying to keep this game going, and they do. That was Sam Wolf, sophomore. Now, this is an important point right now. If Brooke Frazier can, Mount Notre Dame can get the point here, it'll be 24-all. They'll have to go into overtime. And they do. The Cougars now going to force this one to go into overtime. We're at 24-all right now. The senior Frazier now. Oh, dropped it right over the net. That's Maggie Evanson. I'll tell you what, she had no problem with that. There was no one there. So here we go. We have set and match point again for the second time. Ursuline up by 1. And Mount Notre Dame ties it at 25. Wow. We keep playing. Mount Notre Dame trying to stay alive, trying to go to a 5th set. And it is in. An ace by Kelly Frank, the senior. She had 18 coming into the game. Now it is set point for Mount Notre Dame. Ursuline. Oh. Nice job by Ursuline to get it over the net there, and we're tied at 26. Gracie with the serve. I tell you what, you can tell. Oh, Mount Notre Evanson, good serve save on that one, but Mount Notre Dame, Grace Houck puts it away. And for the second time for Mount Notre Dame, we have set point coming up. 27-26. Boy, these athletes are in great shape. They're just as active now they were at the beginning of the game. Nobody's showing anything about being tired, that's for sure. Mount Notre Dame trying to win this 4th set. And does it get in, stay in? It does. It is tied at 27. We roll on. And the substitutions coming in here. So Maggie Huber, sophomore, serving with a tie game. And she gets an ace. So for the 3rd time now, it is set and match point for Ursuline. They're up 28-27. And Mount Notre Dame for the 3rd time has stopped them from winning this game. Wow, 28-all. These two teams nobody wants to lose this one. You can see why this is such a great rivalry between these two schools. Oh, nice job, nice save from Mount Notre Dame. And over the net, oh. Another good save. And over the net. Oh no, they're going to say Ursuline was in the net. Ursuline thought they had the point. Allie Thompson thought she had a point, but it's not. So for the 3rd time now, Mount Notre Dame is in. Set point. They're up by 1. Grace Houck is serving. And is it out? It is, and Mount Notre Dame has won 30-28 in this 4th set. And the Cougars are going to force it to go to a 5th set. So for the 2nd time this season, they're going to 5 sets. The 3rd time this season, Ursuline's going. Final score was 30-28. Mount Notre Dame in that set. So now we are going to go. You know, the one night that Bob doesn't show up, and I got to do this thing all by myself. So that's okay. We'll continue on. Jason, I hope you got a lot of. We don't use tape anymore. Everything's digital anymore. So we don't have to worry about it. We used to have to worry about tape. on these. Yeah, all right, so we're fine. We can go another 2 or 3 hours. All right, so Ursuline wins the first 2 sets, 25-21, 25-11, and really that second set, they really dominated that set, and it looked like Mount Notre Dame wasn't going to come back, but the Cougars did an excellent job of coming back in the third set, won that 25-23, and then in a long one here, 30-28, they win the fourth set, forcing a fifth set here tonight. So this one will go into 15 points. Once again, you got to win by 2, though. Just to give you an idea what Ursuline has done in their other fifth sets this season against the Lakota East. They won the fifth set 19-17 to win that match. And then against Lake Catholic, they lost 17-15 to lose that match. And Mount Notre Dame, their one time that they went into the fifth set this season against Magnificent was 15-11. They won that fifth set, so they won by 4 points. So the Cougars 1-0 in 5 set matches. The Lions 1-1. The Lions trying to stay alive at the top here. At 6-2 of the league, they come in tied with St. Ursula. Mount Notre Dame trying to win their 4th league match of the season, or 11th of the season. You need Mount Notre Dame. These seniors on this team right now: Lauren King, Kelly Frank, Brooke Frazier, Sarah Riesenberger, and Maria Pasota. Those young ladies have had the dubious distinction in their career here at Mount Notre Dame of winning the last game of the season each year they've been involved with the program. That doesn't happen very often, because that means they've been state champions 3 straight years. And you know, despite the fact they're 10-8 this year, I wouldn't rule them out. A couple years ago, they had 6 losses and won the state championship. So anything can happen once you get to the state. All right, we are beginning set number 5. Logan Case going to get this one going. We play the 15. First one to get to 15 and win by 2. And Ursuline gets the first points. That looks like Maggie Evanson was in on that, along with Lexi Reinert. Case. And Mount Notre Dame, oh, nice job by Case. Could not get it over, though. So we're tied at 1. I tell you, this would be a huge win for the Cougars. A big momentum win here late in the season. You can knock off the #1 team in the state. Ursuline's going to try to do everything they can to save that #1 position. It's like Thompson on it, so 2-1. And that's in. Tied at 2. So the substitutions come in, and as they've done all night, they have substituted Tori Beckelheimer in as server. Oh, nice little. I think they thought they were going to get a third set right there, but Sarah Riesenberger just fooled everybody on defense. Took that second hit and right over the net it went. Cougars 3-2 lead. And a nice shot by McDonald again. Tied at 3. And that is out. And Mount Notre Dame gets it back. Gets a lead back at 4-3. And Ursuline right back again, ties it at 4. Jason, just to let you know, I have a meeting to go to in 22 hours, so I can't stay more than 22 hours, okay, if this keeps on going. This is a marathon here match. Mesker and Jefferson with the point. Does it count or what? Officials are looking. They're going to give it to Ursuline. I think from this angle, it looked like Jefferson might have been in net. Chloe Mesker with the serve. Oh, there's a miscommunication there with the Cougars. Nobody was in to take the set there. And now the Lions are up by 2. Oh, nice shot. That's Riesenberger. Well, I tell you what, this game tonight, you look at these sets tonight, there's so many stars on both sides of the net here. It's hard to pick a star of the game. But this is kind of volleyball you would expect in the GGCL. And that's out. And we got ourselves a tie game at 6-all. Oh, Jefferson puts it down. 7-6 in favor of the Cougars. Still a big crowd have stayed for this game here tonight. Oh, nice job. Little hook shot by Logan Case. We are tied at 7. Huber serving. And that is put away by Maria Asada. Asada, the senior, gives her Cougars a 1-point lead. It's Caroline Leonard serving again. And we have somebody in the net. Point goes to the Lions. Allie Thompson serving. Sally, that jump serve. Oh, great job by Frazier to save that. And nice block by the Cougars. Once again, great volleys here. Oh, right over the net. That's Edmondson again. Boy, she is a force up on the front on that net. Gives the Lions now a 1-point lead. And that's out. So Ursuline now 2-point lead at 10-8. Joe Burks is going to call a timeout. His Cougars are down by 2 at 10-8. Remember, 15 is the magic number here. First team that gets a 15 and winning by 2 will win the match for the night. A battle of Titans here in this volleyball. At Notre Dame trying to win here at home. And put away by the Cougars by Sam Wolf. So now they're within 1, trying to tie it. Frazier. And they're going to give it to Ursuline. And Logan Case serving with her team up by 2 now. A 2-point cushion is important at this part of the game. Mount Notre Dame, though, going to come right back. Sam Wolf. So it's now a 1-point margin. And a mistake on the part of Ursuline. Rare mistake by Ursuline, and we are tied at 11-all in this set. And put away by number 13, Grace Hauk, the junior. And timeout is called here with Mount Notre Dame up 12-11. This is only the 7th time that the Cougars have played here at home this year. They've had a lot of games on the road. They've had a lot of tournaments they've gone to. They've gone all over the state to play volleyball. So it's only the 6th, 7th time they've been at home. They are 3-3 on this court this season. 10-8 overall. And now the crowd wars begin. These student bodies of both of these schools, they haven't lost any enthusiasm, that's for sure. Notre Dame all dressed mostly in blue down here, and the Ursuline in green. And Ursuline with the point, ties it at 12-all. Neither team has got that cushion yet that they need. Nice save by Ursuline. Basically a free ball now. Let's see what the Cougars can do there on attack mode. Blocked, but could not hold that block. As now Ursuline has a 13-12 lead. And a timeout is called. Might have been Ursuline who called the timeout of that. Ursuline's only lost 3 times this year. Their 3 losses, 2 of them are in the league. St. Ursula, they lost in 3 sets to St. Ursula twice this season. And then they lost at Lake Catholic in 5 sets. That's their only losses they've had this season. And 2 of those losses have been in the last 3 games. Still, though, holding on as of this week, still holding on to the #1 position in the state, though. And Mount Notre Dame, that is once again Sam Wolf. A sophomore has come alive in this game. It is tied at 13. Tori Beckelheimer. blocked and cannot hold on to the block. That's Edmondson again. All right, so we have set and match point coming up here for Ursuline. Maddie Taylor serving the set and match point. And there is Jefferson again, puts it away. And we are tied at 14, so for the second straight set, we're going to go at least overtime to win this. For somebody to win it, Grace Hout is serving now for the Cougars. Ursuline, bit of a trouble. They've come back. Yeah, they've come back now. This could be a real advantage now for the Cougars. Oh, nice job by Ursuline to keep it alive. And put away by Riesenberger. So now we have a timeout. Ursuline Academy. Mount Notre Dame up 15-14. What a comeback. We mentioned before, the first set was close, 25-21. The second set was basically a blowout with Ursuline winning 25-11, but Mount Notre Dame would not give up. Cougars came back and won that third set 25-23, and then in a marathon match in the fourth set, they won 30-28. And now they are ready for set and match point. They try to beat Ursuline. Grace Hauk is the server. If she gets this one, this place will erupt. Notre Dame with the advantage. And they won! The Cougars pull off an upset here tonight. They win 16-14 in the fifth set. After being down 2 sets, they come back and win 3 consecutive sets and defeat the Lions by a score of 16-14 in game 5, 3 sets to 2. Mount Notre Dame has won their 11th match of the season. They go 4-5 in the GGCL. Ursuline drops to 6-3. And for the Lions, that is their 3rd loss in the last 4 matches. You want to see your team having, but this could be a real spark for the Mount Notre Dame Cougars. They're going to try for their 4th straight championship. You say, wait a minute, they got 8 losses, but anything can happen. Mount Notre Dame wins in 5 sets, 3 sets to 2 over Ursuline. For Jason Dudley and the entire ICRC crew, this is Bill Brett saying goodbye from Mount Notre Dame High School.